Hi there, my name is Cupicate, and welcome back to Willow Clan in Clangen. So last time, a couple of important things have started to happen. One, many of the cats in the clan are feeling the stress of this sickness, this mushroom curse that has been placed upon them, and have started to leave. Even those cats that are sick have started to leave, some even claiming that they're going to go look for two legs because of the rumor that two legs are curing some of these cats. And not just that, Fennel Kit has been hearing voices coming from the Willow. And as you can even see in our camp page, sitting right beneath it, communicating with it. And it whispers back. So we're going to continue to monitor that today and see what cats stay and what cats go. Many of them are sick right now. It is leaf bare. White cough is running rampant, but so is this illness, and many of our cats are really at death's door. It's getting harder for them to continue. And the stress of leaf bare isn't helping. L-Star is still leading at 146 moons. She's very stressed. She's seeing her clan diminish, and she isn't even sure if she cares. Not that she doesn't care about them, but even she's wondering, would it be better if they left? But she can't leave the clan without a leader, and so she stays until there is no one left to lead. Melting Heart, the deputy, is also a bit worried, but is trying to groom himself to calm his nerves. He sees many of the clan leaving, and he thinks of his mother often. The suffering that she went through before she died, and seeing these other cats go through the same thing, he too is worried and wondering if he should leave. But if L-Star stays, he will stay. And then we have a River Jay who is recovering from birth from Fennel Kit. The sudden, exciting single kit of her and Chip Fawn, who is no longer with the clan after drowning. While she is still grieving the death of Chip Fawn and recovering from birth, she is still trying her best to look over the cats and give instruction to Raccoon Creek in order to take care of them while she is out of commission. And then we have Raccoon Creek, who is underfed, underrested, working to the bone, trying to save what clanmates she can, with River Jay's words of wisdom at her back. Then we have Furled Scratch, who is sick as well. She has helped Raccoon Creek and River Jay as much as she can, and she works even through sickness, but only with helping collect herbs and making poultices, while Raccoon Creek does the bulk of the work. We have many other cats in this clan, Bone Tooth being a new one, all relying on the strength and togetherness of the 5 most important cats in this clan: L-Star, Melting Heart, River Jay, Raccoon Creek, and Furled Scratch. We will continue into the next moon and see if anyone leaves, and watch Fennel Kit closely. It's the next moon, and with good news, a lot of the cats are healing from their smaller ailments, except for Aster Moon, who was badly injured by a dog and is now resting in the medicine den, luckily with their life still intact. But now that it is the next moon, I'm going to roll to see if any of these cats think that leaving is a better option. At the moment, the cats are comfortable, and leaving in the middle of leaf bare does not seem like a smart move, so the cats this moon will stay. 2 of our medicine cats go out with an escort, and suddenly Ridge Goose appears like a shimmering mist of starlight in the middle of the day before them, as if a tangible being. The strength of this star cat is strong and emanates presence of mind, body, spirit, telling them, listen, listen. The cats come together. They put their paws together, and Raccoon Creek and River J touch noses. They take a moment to converse with Ridge Goose, who is stronger than ever, saying, "You have to stop this curse." And then Ridge Goose touches noses with the two medicine cats. "I give you all to stop the curse." And then suddenly, the cats open their eyes and they too are glowing. Their color is still there. They are not as blue and starlight as the star cat Ridge Goose, but there's a twinkling in their eyes and their paws glow. Suddenly, something has changed in their soul. Ridge Goose is no longer there. In fact, the two cats feel a great loss, almost as if Ridge Goose had died a second time. The two are fearful for what that means, and they hope that Ridge Goose did not make some ultimate sacrifice to save this clan, but it feels as such, as if Ridge Goose had given everything they had left so that the clan would survive. The two cats will go back and tell L-Star what has happened. They aren't sure exactly what Ridge Goose has given them, but they see to the cats that are sick in the medicine den. The two go back to Furled Scratch, who is laying sick in the medicine den on phase 2 of this curse. The two sit over Furled Scratch, their dearest friend, and they place their paws over Furled Scratch's body and pray. They then move to Hailgate, who is still up and about, doing menial tasks around the camp, trying to keep the snow from getting into any of the burrows or nesting places, trying to use what leftover moss they have from when it was green to patch up nest and walls. They look tired, and the two medicine cats, River J and Raccoon Creek, say, "Please, can we pray to Star Clan over you?" And Hailgate is a little confused, raising a brow, but she agrees. They place their paws on her, and they all touch noses together as they pray to Star Clan. Nothing initially happens, but Hailgate does say that her spirit feels a little better. Flower Moss, who had come with the cats even though she had been demanded to stay in the medicine den, is then next to be prayed over. She had gone back after the patrol and is laying in the nest just miserable, passing in and out, losing consciousness, getting visions of horrible, horrible things. But River J and Raccoon Creek do the same, placing their paws over her and praying to Star Clan. And as they do so, their paws begin to glow. Flower Moss is concerned, and she starts to freak out and yell a little bit like, "What are you doing? What is happening?" And she yowls almost as if she's in pain. The mushrooms that have started to grow out of her sides, on her shoulders and down her tail, begin to fall off completely onto the ground around her in the nest, and they crumble up and turn to black, disgusting, almost ashen charcoal-like bark. She's still yowling, and many of the other clan cats come to investigate, afraid of what is going on, wondering if the medicine cats have taken a turn to the worse, doing horrible experiments, but they see the glowing of their paws, almost like starlight. Eventually, Flower Moss calms down. The mushrooms are gone. The fur is closed up, there is no blood to be seen, and she eases and falls asleep. Her breath is even and not jagged. She is resting peacefully, and L-Star, who has also come to investigate, calms the clan down, saying, "The medicine cats know what they're doing, go back to work." But she too sees Flower Moss, looking as normal and healthy as ever as she sleeps in the burrow of the nest. And she feels real hope for the first time in a really long time. flower moss is cured. It's the 95th moon and we're going to have to roll for much, but first I am going to read what has happened. Many terrible tragedies. Rumors reach the clan that Polly has died recently, Polly the loner. She was really passive to the clan and sometimes even helpful and friendly when seeing cats out on patrol, but she's passed away, likely from the curse. But then October, Fennel Kit, Baygale, and a Goose Runner are killed in a battle against Web Clan that had come to the site itself thinking it dangerous for cats like that to live, and even got little Fennel Kit, the shining hope of this clan. So much grief has taken its toll on Willow Clan. Flood Ash is particularly shaken by it. River Jay is heartbroken. Her mate gone, and now her kit, the only living representation of the love they had together. River Jay sobs over Fennel Kit's body, praying to Star Clan to take him, to love him and hold him as she does as a mother. As I said, her heart is broken. Raccoon Creek looks on, sorrow filling her eyes. The clan is broken now. It is hard to see a mother wailing over a dead kit. A kit that couldn't fight back, but Fennel Kit is there. His little starry body looking over his mother who cannot see him, but he doesn't see any star cats. He doesn't even know where to go. There's no lights, there's no way that's obvious. He's just standing there and he can look at his paws and see that they look like starlight. But where is his guide home? To Star Clan, to be with his ancestors, to be with his other parent, Chip Fawn. And then he looks over to the willow. The entrance to it looks particularly dark. In fact, everything looks a little shrouded in shadow more than when he was alive. And he sees red eyes peering out. Here, child, I can show you a way. You can help your clan, and I'll give you back to your mother. The voice is soft, but eerie. He's young and curious. He knows this isn't a Star Clan cat, and so he's a bit suspicious, but he does walk forward. And this cat emerges. This cat made of shadow. It isn't scary. It looks more like the dark clouds before a storm. But the red eyes are disturbing, and Fennel Kit shudders. Head down, ears folded back. What do you want? He says. You're no star cat. And the being, with no mouth moving, says, You're right. I am no star cat. But I know how to save your clan. And I know how to bring you back to your body. You have to make a deal with me. And Fennel Kit is like, what deal? How can you bring me back? All these questions. And the shadow says, enough. Too many questions. I can bring you back and save your clan. No cat will die of that sickness or curse anymore. In fact, you will become more powerful. You can fight off Web Clan that has attacked and killed you and many of your clanmates. You will be so powerful that nothing can stand against you. You can protect your mother all on your own. You can protect your entire clan. In fact, I can make you leader. All of these things sound wonderful to little Fennel Kit. He's like, I can save my clan. They won't die anymore. I I can fix this. My mom won't have to suffer. She won't worry about the cats dying. It'll all be okay. And he's excited. But he's not stupid, even at his young age. So he asks, well, what do you want in return? And then he sees little white fangs appear from the shadow cat. The mouth still unmoving as it speaks, but the fangs are far more visible. All I ask in return, young one, is that you bear the form of darkness as I do. And Fennel Kit gasped, you mean the dark forest? I could never. And the cat says, oh no, not the dark forest. I am another being. I have ascended from that place. I don't dwell there any longer. The form I ask you to take will make you powerful. It will give you everything you desire. Vengeance against a clan that has killed you and your clanmates. If you do not take this form, you will not have its power. Fennel Kit ponders for a long time, wondering if this is a good idea. And all he can think about is the clan cats he could save. The clan cats that he cares so deeply for. That he doesn't want to see suffer anymore for moons and moons. He doesn't want to bury any more of his friends, any more of the cats that he considers caregivers and takers. And he asks one last question. If I do this, no one will get hurt anymore. And the shadow says, all that take the form will no longer suffer. With the curse, with the war, you will be free to live a life in peace. And Fennel Kit agrees. Once he has agreed to the deal, Fennel Kit awakens with a gasp, and the wounds that marred his body shrivel up and disappear. Riverjay wonders if perhaps what Ridge Goose had given her is what helped. Perhaps Ridge Goose has given her the power to bring cats back to life. She doesn't know. She honestly doesn't care, and she just holds Fennel Kit between her paws. But the sweet moment is interrupted by a loud, painful yowling from many of the cats surrounding the scene. But we'll find out what that means in our next episode of Willow Clan. I hope y'all liked this episode. I'm aware it was very story heavy, but we are getting to the climax and end of this story. What are your theories as to what this form is, what it means for these cats, and why suddenly are many of them in so much pain? List that in the comments down below. As always, I hope you liked this episode. If you did, tickle and poke that like button, subscribe to join our family if you haven't already, and jingle the bell to get notified for more of my stories. I love you guys. Thanks again for watching, and I will see you next week for more of Willow Clan. Bye!